Hey guys, Natasha Tessier here. Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you want to know anything and everything about moving to the great city of Houston, I am your girl. I am a solo agent. I do not run a team. It's just me and my assistant, Megan, and then we have a few showing assistants. But other than that, you're working with me, you're talking with me, you're negotiating with me. There's a lot of YouTubers out there with great footage of our neighborhood. Do check them out, but be careful. One of them has a huge team, so you just get put in a round robin. You don't know who you're going to work with. And the other one is not licensed here. So just be careful who you work with. Find somebody you trust and that you love. Today, I want to talk to you about Willowcreek Ranch in Tomball, Texas. Hey guys, I'm Natasha Tessier. Thank you for tuning in. It's early here. I'm going to have my coffee with you. Today, I wanted to go over an amazing luxury community. Now, this will not cater to everybody, but if you are a luxury client looking to move to Houston, this is one of my absolute favorite neighborhoods. I actually used to live in here very early on 2 acres. I loved it. My husband is from the middle of Montana, and he wanted to get out of the city even more. So we're out in Montgomery, which we love too, and we're still on acreage, but the location of this luxury neighborhood cannot be beat. And that is one thing I really do miss about living in the area. It's right off 99 and 249 in the heart of Tomball. So, I could be to my parents in Houston in 30 minutes. I could be to the Woodlands in 20 minutes. I could be to Katy in 25 minutes. Very, very centrally located, but very quiet and pristine neighborhood on acreage. So this neighborhood is a gated community. There are not very many homes. I think right now there's about 170 or so. They are opening up a few new sections, but it's pretty close to, it's going to be a smaller neighborhood. And you have anywhere from the 1 acre lots in the back, which some people, like one I'm selling right now, is on 2 acres. They bought 2 lots and put it together, but most are on 1 acre. And then you have 2 acre lots in the front near the lake, which is where I was living. They're all 2 acres kind of around the lake, and it's a 42 acre lake. Really cool, really beautiful, great fishing in there. We used to fish it all the time. And then from there are your larger acre lots, which are about 4 acres. And on those, you can have horses. Actually, I believe anything 2 acres or bigger, you can have horses, but I know for sure the 4 acre lots you can. But in addition to that, there is this state-of-the-art horse stable that is just fantastic. And so they board horses, they teach horse lessons there. They take very good care. If you're a horse person and you love to spoil your horse, a lot of people like to board there because it's very, very nice. And then all the way around the neighborhood are neighborhood trails where you can ride your horses. I used to walk them just because it was quiet and private and I never ran into any cars, but they're wide horse trails that go all the way around the neighborhood for the horse riders to ride on. So then back over by the 42 acre lake, there is a lake house lodge. It is absolutely beautiful. It has a huge fireplace. You have a nice kitchen in there and a whole open room. That is where we used to do yoga, and we used to have bunko once a month. I think the guys have a poker night there. We used to meet and have breakfast with Santa there. So they would bring Santa and Mrs. Claus, and the kids would bake cookies and have a pancake breakfast with Santa and Mrs. Claus and all the elves. It was very cool. They also have a workout facility there. So a weight room that looks out to the lake. And then they have a whole outdoor kitchen that all of the neighbors can use, and 1 pontoon boat that also the neighbors can use. Otherwise, there's no motorized sports on the lake. But if you wanted an evening boat ride, you could take the pontoon boat out, which is really cool. So many cool things. And then also right by there, a very cool playground that a lot of the kids love to play on. My daughter actually broke her arm there, but it's a really cool playground. So it really does have a ton to offer. There are not any other amenities as far as tennis courts or pools. Almost every neighbor has their own pool. Some of the neighbors have gone in and put in tennis courts and pickleball courts, but they're not public, obviously. So those are kind of the amenities. You have your lake, you have your lodge, you have all of that. So on top of that, I want to talk about some of the fun events that they do. They take a bus to the Nutcracker Market. So the Nutcracker Market is a huge market here where there's all these vendors. It's right around Christmas time, and they charter a bus for all the women with mimosas, and they go down and do the Nutcracker Market. They do a fall festival, which is really fun, down at the stables, where they have a costume contest for horse and rider, and a bunch of pumpkins and food trucks and fall activities. They, like I said, have the Santa and Mrs. Claus. They have an Easter egg thing. They have pizza they meet before we go out trick-or-treating at Halloween. I mean, it's kind of like having your own little mini country club within the neighborhood. So they do offer a lot. They have yoga, like I said, bunko, poker night, all sorts of fun things going on. And the people in that community are so wonderful, so down to earth, so really, really, really cool. So as far as the houses, we've talked about the acreage that they come on. I can show you a ton. I'm the top selling realtor in there. So anywhere from, a 4,000 square foot one story up to I've sold a 9,800 square foot house on Willowcreek Ranch Road. Some, like I said, have their own stables, some do not. There's a new section in the back where they've done another little pond and a few more houses back there. But overall, it's mostly built out, and they have an amazing women's Bible study. I'm still part of it. I still sometimes attend. I definitely keep in touch with all those ladies. Wonderful people. So very cool, connected community. As far as the schools, they're zoned to Tomball ISD schools, and they actually just got moved to two of the new schools. So the newer elementary and junior high is where they're zoned to. And then right now they go to Tomball High School, which the whole district is an A-rated district. I believe those schools are also A-rated. And then you also have a brand new high school, I think within the next 3 to 5 years. I think it'll be moved over there because it'll be closer where that location is instead of going to the original Tomball. So all zoned to great schools. And then you also have private schools around there. So when we were there, our kids went to Rose Hill Christian for 2 years, which was a great, really small school. But most of the private school kids in there go to Cypress Christian, which isn't too far, and a little bit bigger, a little bit more sports and things like that. So private school is an option. They have those nearby. You're right near Main Street in Tomball, which is one of my favorites. You've got your farmers market every Saturday. You've got great local coffee shops and local restaurants. Main Street is really fun. They have the Christmas parade where they shut down Main Street and all the characters come through. They have the homecoming parade with the high school. Then they also have the German festival twice a year, once in the fall and once in the spring. And that is really fun. Tomball's a German town, so the German festival kind of takes over downtown. Super duper fun. So very cool acreage community. I have zero complaints about it. I loved living there. Great location, great houses, all custom, by the way. So everything in there is custom, but very high-end custom. So if you're looking for high-end luxury, this may be your neighborhood, but most people are not in that category. So if you're not in that category and you really want me to get a pocket neighborhood or something you're really considering, let me know. There's so many good pocket neighborhoods around here. I'm happy to go get some footage for you. For my out-of-state clients, I am still working every single day with out-of-state buyers. You are going to be required in August to sign a buyer rep before we go out. That's a new Texas Real Estate Commission law that they're requiring that we get paperwork saying that you want to work together, and then we can go out and see houses. So if you need me, reach out anytime. We usually do Zooms on Wednesdays with our new clients, but if that doesn't work, we can accommodate that. Go through, talk about what you're looking for, how we can help get you over to the great state of Texas, and how we can help you on this journey. If you need help, reach out anytime, days, nights, weekends. I'd love to help you, and I hope you have a blessed day.